welcome into Bader Gymnasium for game number 2 today of the first round of the 2019 Westwood Invitational. Tyler Hoffman joined by Dylan Perkins here. In the first game, Foxborough took it with a 47-44 victory over Needham. Isn't that correct?
Yes, it is.
Thank the Media Center along with the Vanderbilt Club for sponsoring this game. And
We'll get the starting lineups momentarily.
yeah, so for Westwood, looks like we have Connor Daniele, number 22 or 4 or
24.
24. Jack Turgeon, James McGowan, John Ng, and Pat Riley. And we'll listen in.
Get the starting lineups from Taylor Leslie.
Westwood High School is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship, as well as establishing a healthy environment for competition. We will not tolerate any negative statements or actions towards competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. Please be respectful of all those in attendance and enjoy
So we
the
have a
game.
blackout theme
Now
tonight
for the starting lineups.
in the den.
The away team, Hingham Harborman. Number 1.
Perk also joining out with the shirt.
Yes, I had to show my Westwood bias somehow.
Has him over here, Hingham, Christian Julian, the senior captain. Number 3, Luke Mashburn. Number 23, Jack Hurley. He's a junior. And number 24, Stephen White, also a junior. Holliston is coach. Hingham, rather, by Bob.
Pat Riley being introduced. Last year's TDL MVP for Jack Turgeon, been a staple of the varsity program the last 4 years. Number 14, James McGowan, junior captain, been a future of this program, is now the president of this program. John Ng, also another staple of the program, senior captain, number 21.
Westwood's head coach by Steve St. Martin, and assisted by a laundry list of coaches. National anthem. National anthem, game number 2 set to get underway from Bader Gymnasium.
Thank you. No, Patrick.
We have 3 Fs to this game, all different from last. So Westwood is head coach by Steve St. Martin. This is by Dave Ladbrock, Ryan Douglas, Matt Scully, Jack Kiley, and Pat Lee. Westwood has 5 captains: Pat Riley, the senior; Jack Turgeon, the senior; James McGowan, a junior; John Ng, another senior; and favorite Waraboko, a senior as well. So Perk and I did the first game. It was an exciting finish.
It was.
Momentum switches throughout the game. Hingham is 3-0. Westwood is 1-1. And Hingham takes the tip. 32 minutes of basketball coming at you right now on the Westwood Media Center.
Nice swing pass there from Hingham. Good closeout by number 21, John.
Good rebound by Pat Riley. Riley pushing it up the floor, right side, right hand. Reaching it off McGowan on the top, number 23 on him, and here comes a play for Westwood. Riley gets it on the catch. Pat crossover dribble, right side, right hand, shot over a Hingham player is no good.
Got it all day. Daniele with the block.
It's one of the things Westwood do. They run by the shooter to the opposite hand.
To try to throw him off,
and
yeah.
Daniele got the block there. So McGowan dishes it to Turgeon up the floor. Left side of the court. Turgeon controlling the offense. Riley on the left side. Turgeon on the top. Back to Riley. Riley thought about the three on the catch. 12 seconds on the 32nd. Turgeon for three. And a loose ball on the three. And another 30-second shot clock. The Den, again, theme is blackout tonight.
People at the Den trickle in every...
Nearly across, yeah, they trickle in as through the first half goes.
Yeah.
We have a pretty packed audience here today. McGowan for three on the catch.
Short. Daniele with a nice offensive rebound. Got hit a little bit, and, like, you know. Refs can't call everything, but, you know,
Riley for three. And a few in and outs to start the game for Westwood.
Yeah.
Hingham going the other way, right side. Nicely sealed off by Turgeon and going the other way with James McGowan. Up the floor, Riley, 2-on-2 break. Fill into a 5-on-5. Riley crossover to Bolton, the left side corner. Ing on the top to Turgeon.
Nice little swing there, trying to create ball movement. Hingham with a man defense right now.
And Daniele, it's
a little lazy.
It's one of those mental lapses.
It is,
it's
yeah.
like
to start the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fast break for Hingham. You think whoever touches the ball, it's going to be a whistle. It's not the case. So a turnover for Westwood, and if those continue, it will end up being costly against this highly skilled Hingham team. So again, Westwood coming off of a loss to Medfield. Number 23 for Hingham dishes it off to number 3. This is Luke Nashburn, and won the foul on James McGowan. So 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter, nearly. Westwood down 4-0.
Packed house tonight.
Yeah. The shot is good.
It's good to show some support for Westwood.
Turgeon is off McGowan. Left side of the court. Back to Turgeon. Ing on the inside.
Hingham has a zone going here. Nice 2-3 compact zone to try to counter the bigs that Westwood has in.
And Westwood plays try to break that three on the way. Is short by number 24. Rebounded by Hingham.
Nice little deflection there from James McGowan.
And that's a nice shot there by Christian Julian, the senior captain. And a timeout by Steve St. Martin. Hingham off to a quick 7-0 start. 2:30 gone. So, not an ideal start for Westwood. You don't want to let this Hingham team really get too much momentum going, especially early.
Yeah, definitely. Their momentum is a big part of basketball. Game of runs, and if the runs start really, really fast, then, you know, if Hingham gets out to a 12-0, 14-0 lead, you know, it's going to be very hard to come back from.
Thank our sponsors again, the Vanderbilt Club, for again sponsoring the game. 2019 Westwood Holiday Invitational Tournament. 4 teams: Needham, Westwood, Hingham, and Foxborough. So again, Foxborough won the first game, so they will be playing tomorrow, I believe, at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. is
99% sure.
Yeah.
Against the winner of this game. Needham will be in the consolation game, which is at 5.
Needham put up a good fight, though.
They did.
Both of those teams are very well matched. Hingham's kind of have a 1-1-3 relaxed zone here. Maybe it's a little bit of, maybe it's a 2-3. It's tough to tell, but they have someone shadowing the ball and 3 bigs down underneath.
So it's a high-paced game so far, as was last.
Yep.
So McGowan on the inbound. Goes into the backcourt. And there's a 2-3 break for Westwood. McGowan finds Ing on the inside. Daniele has a hard time collecting it, puts it up off the backboard, no good, and rebounded. by Mashburn. 15.
Good find there.
McGowan recovers.
Kind of got to go away with an extra step or two.
Yeah. Not quite in the backcourt. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Yep, there it is. Got to establish a pivot foot.
So Westwood continues this high-intensity defense.
Westwood is obviously a man-to-man team.
Yeah.
And Coach St. Martin trains them that way. They aren't gonna leave the man-to-man for the whole game.
McGowan for three, short. Rebounded by Riley on the redirect. Pat with the 2-3 in front of him. McGowan, lefty layup. Right hand is good, and Westwood is on the board. James McGowan.
Hingham's got out to a fast start here. High intensity.
A good box out there by McGowan. No good on the shot is Hingham. Turgeon. McGowan, crossover. Right to left, Turgeon. And
Hingham's sagged it back into 2-3. They can't figure out how to beat it. Westwood has to stick a big man in the middle there.
McGowan.
Riley to the corner.
Riley, this is a three.
It goes.
Jimmy Dean, the sixth man for tonight, will be checking in.
Yeah. Jimmy seems like the Westwood sixth man.
James nearly picks the pocket.
They got all day there.
The corner three was no good there by Thomas Cohen.
Nice little crossover dribble from Patrick.
Riley to Daniele. Daniele top Turgeon, and I like Turgeon's.
Turgeon controls the ball in the tempo.
Absolutely.
Slows it down, controls it for Westwood, right.
Riley, again, he hits. So Westwood takes the lead, a little 8-0 run here.
8 unanswered. Hingham has to find an answer.
Number 23. Oh, no call. Number 143 for Hingham. It's no good. That was Christian Lynch. Rebounded, and Ing collects it.
Strong rebound from John there. Pulls it down and gets it back to the guards to push the tempo.
Turgeon, crossover, right to left, crossover back. He can do so many things with the ball that he has up his sleeve.
He's very talented with the basketball.
McGowan,
good find from James there. Daniele for two. Timeout.
Holston.
Momentum shift from Westwood here.
Holston's red too, so it's kind of hard.
Game of runs.
So Hingham goes 7-0 in the first 2.5 minutes. Westwood answers 10-0 in round 3.
Yeah. What are you seeing here from Westwood? What change of tempo?
I've seen ball movement, and I really like Turgeon's approach here. And I've seen some very strong defense.
He's their ball handler. Turgeon's a ball handler.
It is good to see, though.
No, it's good to see that the timeout really helped. Coach St. Martin took a timeout.
Yeah.
Talked to them what they need to do better defensively, and good defense is going to translate to good offense.
Right. Exactly how it works. So points, any
Well, Pat has 6. Pat has two
threes, yeah.
Other than that, it's been James and Connor Daniele.
Kirk on the book. Daniele checking out for Jimmy Bean. Other than that, no changes.
Westwood's got a small lineup in there looking to break the 2-3 zone from Hingham. They're going to need shooters on the outside and then one big man, number 21, senior captain John Ing in the middle. Nice deflection there from McGowan.
Subs in.
A little bit of a mismatch down on the bottom, James.
Close it there by Jimmy, recovery by James.
Nice find in there.
That's a nice, excellent pickpocket there by Riley. McGowan in the front. The floater.
Got
offensive.
delayed. Ooh. That's James' second.
Yeah, here comes MJ.
Mark James, number 1, senior for Westwood.
James, that was a big hit.
It was. high pressure from senior captain Jack Turgeon. Looking to create pressure, create mistakes.
Good take up by number 23.
Another strong rebound from John. Pat looking to push. Loses the handle.
Jack Hurley dishes it off. O'Connell, and it's taken away by Pat. Riley in the front, right side, left hand. Bean.
Swing to Turgeon. Hingham's gone to a man set now, and Westwood's gone into one of their many man plays.
Yeah, I said it. Westwood has a lot of zone plays where it's like...
Westwood runs out of a lot of sets.
Yeah.
And it's very free-flowing out of that.
Jimmy needs to shoot it. Step, dribble, three.
A little short.
Can't hesitate there.
He can't. He did. He looked like he hesitated to shoot, which, you know, with the shot clock winding down, you can't. And if you hesitate, you're second-guessing yourself, and you have to have confidence in yourself to shoot.
Number 24 is no good from three, rebounded by Pat. That was Stephen White, the junior.
Pat with it on the left wing.
So only 5 seniors on this Hingham team. 5 juniors and 2 sophomores.
They only have a 12-man roster as well.
Yeah,
huh?
as Foxborough did last game as well.
Yeah.
So they 15 on their bench. Clearly a foul on the floor.
They're going to have 4 seconds to shoot. Turgeon getting blocked. No, they have a plethora of out-of-bounds plays that they will implement here. Try to get one of their shooters or for an open shot, or maybe go down to the big man underneath. Get an easy layup.
Danny Jalori's in.
Riley.
Riley for 3. 20 seconds left, and the shot clock is turned off. So here we go into that situation where do you look for one shot or not? Danny's off on the 3.
MJ with good pressure. When we say MJ, we refer to Mark James, number 1, the senior.
Nice 3 there by Luke Mashburn as the horn goes off after 1 quarter. We're locked up at all 10s.
We are.
10-10 with 24 minutes to go here.
Mm-hmm. Westwood's got to create something offensively here. They've been kind of anemic going to the rim after that run, after Hingham's coach took the timeout.
Yeah, no, that
they can't create anything.
That 3 broke a scoring drought.
Yeah, it was. Both teams. But
yeah,
Hingham
for
Hingham
Hingham.
special, yeah.
So again, we're going to look at some stats.
Yeah, scoring leaders for both
Not much
sides.
has changed, but
No. Riley's still the leading scorer for Westwood with 6 points, and on the other side it's Hingham senior Luke Mashburn with 6 points as well.
8 minutes on the clock for the first half. So MJ will be running the point.
Westwood in another one of their zone plays. Hingham has a 1-2-2 zone here. They're looking to trap stuff in the corner and have they call it a box and one. You have 4 people in a box set up on the bottom with 1 person shadowing the ball. So therefore, you put pressure on the basketball without leaving kind of that zone area to create movement and quick passes.
3 on the way. Good run.
Quick passes.
Good chase down by MJ and rebounded. Nice hustle by
Nice save by Jimmy Bean.
Riley on the
looking
hop.
to push tempo.
MJ 4-3.
Little long. Westwood's other than Riley, they're struggling to hit shots.
Yep. Good hustle plays here from really both sides.
Yeah, you saw that hustle play from Jimmy Bean to keep that possession alive and keep the numbers advantage. Those plays, are game changers.
Evan Williams Jack McBride, right side. Ooh, I thought it was pretty clean.
That looked clean from our angle.
Yeah.
Some new players in for Westwood. Number 30, Michael Reardon.
Yeah.
You know, typically you see, when you're younger, you see 4 or 5 out shifts for for both sides for substitutions, and now you don't see that. Now it's kind of seamless. It's 1-1 or 2-2 type of situations, and it's not lines. You don't work in lines.
Yeah, none of the 5 in 5 out we see in the Metro West games.
Exactly.
MJ with some in a rush. Riley in the corner. MJ, Jimmy, Danny.
Looking to find Reardon underneath. I don't know what the set is. You know, I don't know the plays.
Running the play with 10 seconds left. Riley, dribble, catch, 3.
That looked rushed from Riley.
Yeah.
He looked like he had to rush the shot, and it was panicking a little bit. The Den now, if you see in the camera view, it's all standing up. We're all standing up and are all energetic.
Michael Noon, Connor Daniele, and John Ing checking in. A lot of early substitutions.
Yep.
I mean,
you know, there's certain approaches that, you know, they differ. If you have quick substitutions, it means, you know, the game flow is kind of choppy, but on the other hand, you get fresh bodies constantly, and nobody gets tired. But if you have long in, you have if the players stay in, the game flow is kind of constant, and doesn't chop back and forth.
No good on the shot there is number 25, MJ. That was McBride on the no good shot. Michael Noon, who went 3 for 6 the first home game Westwood had from 3. Delory will try a second. It's off, and it's rebounded by Evan
Westwood
Williams.
seems to be settling for outside shots.
Yeah. I mean, they have all shooters on the team, but when they don't fall, it's kind of
tough to,
frustrating.
yeah, definitely.
So when Hingham came out 7-0, MJ with some good hustle. 15 on the shot clock. That was a block.
Yeah. Number 10, Dan Delory, didn't get his feet. He kind of stuck his hip inside and looked for a foul call.
A little bit of a shift.
Oh, it was white 2-1. It was on.
Okay, yeah, the lead
21.
ref called something else on Ang.
It looked, from our angle, it looked like it was called on Dan Delory.
Yeah. It goes into McBride.
Or 2, long 2.
Nice rebound there by Daniele with a little bit of a wraparound and getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, those long arms come in handy.
Yeah. It's a pretty long compared to last game, first half.
Yeah, the first game, it was quick. It was fast-paced. This is kind of more stop-and-go play.
MJ left hand on the dribble, no good.
Just didn't fall. Could be going the other way.
Hurley on the dribble. Good legs, crossover, number 3.
Little high screen.
Ashburn.
Creating
On
a
the
mismatch.
way. No good. And it's rebounded strongly by Daniele.
Someone's got to end the scoring drought.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Both defenses are looking stellar right now.
Turgeon setting it up.
High screen from Daniele. Looking to create a mismatch underneath. Hingham's well sized though, so they're not going to change. Good move from Daniele. Just can't finish.
Knockout doesn't.
Daniele needs to focus on kind of finishing at the rim. He's got good footwork. He just can't find the hands around the rim.
MJ in transition with the right hand.
Floater
is good. MJ on the board for 2. Travel. So that was Thomas Conan on the travel. Westwood takes the lead again, 12-11. We were talking about earlier, this Hingham team is 3-0. They've shown a really strong win against the last Whitman Enhancement team.
Whitman Hanson, yeah. How will Westwood break this? I don't know. You can see a 1-1-3. It's a kind of a unique set as Daniele draws the foul, but how would you break the 1-1-3?
Well, first off, seeing a lot of Westwood practice and all that stuff, they have a lot of plays to break zones and all that stuff.
Right.
So if, they'll break it. They'll figure it out. Yeah.
They'll figure
it out. I think good ball movement is key. I also think that when you go into the more in-depth scenario, you get the
more in-depth plays.
Yeah, the more in-depth plays, exactly. The shot clock running down, having a few nice jump there by Jimmy. Nice. Like there are key moments where you take control of the game.
Mm-hmm. Momentum swings. Yeah. We talk about it all the time. That's
Jimmy
a little Euro step.
Charge, nice rebound there by MJ, and it will be
going the other way.
This way.
It'll be Westwood ball. It'll be Mashburn's second foul.
Senior. Holliston, Hingham. I keep doing that because Holliston
Holliston's
is
also
red too.
We're used to. We play Holliston twice a year.
Yeah, because of the TVL. So Hingham with only two captains, Will O'Connell, a senior, and Christian Julian, also a senior.
They switched to a diamond and one with the one on the ball. I don't know if you can see that, but the bottom defender has sagged, creating a space in the middle for the big man too. There's a travel call. So I was gonna say it's a little bit delayed call there from the referee.
Hingham's they're playing kind of like nervous right now.
Yeah, they look tense. I don't think they've been down all year. It doesn't look like this team handles. I'm not gonna say it doesn't handle adversity well, but it kind of like foreign to it. They've been trained well. Nice little pass there. Find Jimmy inside. But they don't handle it often, so they're kind of foreign to handling it.
So here, nice shot by Mikey Noon. They're going to say he was shooting.
He was shooting. Going back on the tip and then got hit on the hand.
Right. I would have called that a loose ball foul.
That didn't look like a loose ball. I mean, from our angle it did, but he was definitely in the act of shooting when he got hit, and it just depended on whether they called it.
So Noon misses the first. Westwood by 3 here, 14-11. 3:10 to go here in the second.
Noon converts. Westwood shifted to a 2-3, it looks like here. Maybe it's just a man setup.
Just a man setup. Number 24 for Hingham is no good, and it's going to be another foul. And do they call that a team foul or not? Because that would be 1-1.
Red 23.
Yeah, but that would be 1-1.
No, it's going the other way.
1-1.
Oh, it is 1-1.
I'm always going to confuse team fouls with the NBA, like a charge isn't. For like the 3 times a year an NBA player actually sets up and takes a charge.
God, the game's changed for sure. We talked about it last game, but it's definitely transitioned to more of a shooter's game. You see guys like Steph Curry and Steph really changed the game and made it a shooter's game.
I think it's also the big men too in the NBA where
they become more versatile. Yeah, exactly. They're not stereotypical as much as they used to be.
The Horford entered the league, you can hit a 3, and now it's a big threat.
Right.
Mikey Noon going the other way.
I'm so used to playing, I almost yelled.
Noon for 3.
A little bit long.
And MJ didn't fully commit. Noon gets it back. MJ,
Good
left side,
there.
left hand, too high off the glass.
Daniele on no shot. He'll get 1-1 though, it's on the floor.
It was on the, 1-1.
That's junior Jack Hurley's second for Hingham. Hingham seems to be getting into foul trouble really, really early in this game.
Yeah, and Westwood's forcing a lot of fouls. They're
taking it strong to the hoop.
Yeah.
Violation.
I commented on Jimmy Bean's jump last time. That time it wasn't even close. I mean,
he was
still 2 or 3 seconds from the release of the shot.
Sometimes if you anticipate, you get caught.
Yeah.
Not like sometimes 1 point can be the cost of the game, but it's not always. But it's plays like that. It's difficult to kind of watch. Good no call there. Strong rebound from Jimmy.
And he'll be shooting too.
That's Hurley's third.
And here, Coach knows it.
Hurley will be taken out of the game for sure.
Only 9 players have played for Hingham. That's actually a good amount. But Westwood's had...
Timeout? No timeout. Jimmy will shoot one-on-one.
I guess they've only had 9, too. The 9 players have played for each side?
10 players on our side.
Have played?
Yep. All the way down to Johnny.
Faber hasn't played.
You're right.
So Bean is no good. And we talked about it last game, too, all the controllable aspects. It's just hard to see like a game be decided by a few points when you really can control the light. Oh, Daniele.
Nice stuff from Connor Daniele there. Those are momentum plays. Not shifting.
This is where it can really count. MJ, that's like a 30-foot three.
That's a long three. Strong rebound from Daniele. He will kick it out. Turgeon with the shot fake.
Left side, left hand, up and under, no
just
good.
Missed, just in and out. Westwood has to capitalize on plays like that, those gimme plays from Hingham. Other way, Jimmy Bean draws the charge. We love to see those momentum plays that we were talking about earlier.
Stephen White, charge.
That will be it will put Westwood in the double bonus territory, but it will not give Bean 2 free throws at the line.
Interesting how they.
It's weird how they differentiate like that. Yeah, for sure.
Jimmy trying to keep the momentum going here. Daniele, swing. Noon, right hand dribble.
See if they look to
MJ.
Get it inside to Daniele and create plays from there.
Daniele, there it is on the high post.
Swing.
Turgeon, Noon, 3 contested, no good. And Daniele.
It'll be going down off of Daniele's rebound attempt.
So 1:08 to go here. Westwood still by 4. Hingham has not scored in.
Yeah, this whole quarter they
haven't scored.
Maybe 1 free throw, but they've struggled to score throughout this game. And Westwood's applied pressure.
The
constantly.
defense has been really good.
Yeah, it has been. MJ controlling that tempo, really good guards control the game. Back to Turgeon.
So 22nd of the shot in game. 38 seconds to go. MJ, left dribble, looks inside of Daniele on the roll, and that was a nice clutch there by Hingham.
It was.
By number 0, Nick Lynch. Lynch all the way, and
a block. Looked like he didn't get his feet set. Trying to draw the charge. That'll be the first on sophomore Mike Noon. See if Hingham can convert free throws here. Get some points on the board. First one is no good.
So Nick Lynch at the free throw line?
Yes.
With 24 to go here. Jimmy with number 15 got in. Nicely crowd by Jimmy. That was Thomas Conan on the play. 19 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 17-16 with Turgeon. 15 with Noon. 14. 10 with Noon. Noon stuck with it. MJ with 8. MJ left side, the drop. Jimmy Beam with 3.
Strong
Beam
take
with
to
2.
the hoop here.
Right hand, no good. Rebound, loose, and the buzzer sounds with no
Quick
rebound.
Yep.
It's a solid half for Westwood. It's
is.
really low scoring. 15 Westwood, 11 Hingham, but you really couldn't have a better defensive half for Westwood.
From Westwood. Yeah, I agree with you. They allowed 3 points, since that Hingham run, or 3 or 4 points from that Hingham run.
It was 4 because they had that 3 at the buzzer, which was who knows if it's not really considered like a point. It's a lucky shot.
No, I agree with you. I think that Westwood's defense after St. Martin took the timeout was very attentive, and they've been aggressive. They've been really, really aggressive throughout this whole second half.
All right. So that does it for the first half. We'll be back in 10 minutes. And we're back here for the second half of action. A low-scoring first half, to say the least. Westwood held Hingham to 1 point in that second quarter. Of course, it was just a free throw. Nick Lynch missed 2 free throws at the line. It was Jack McBride who went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. For Westwood, 5 points last quarter. Daniele with 2 free throws. MJ with the only basket in the whole quarter.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you see that in high school?
You don't. I don't think you see it at all.
I mean, we commented the last
Very
game. I
rare.
don't know if I said this earlier, but how low scoring the last game was for a high school team, and we're looking at a score right now of 30-22 if trends continue.
Yeah.
Which they never do.
No, of course not.
Riley on the jab, takes it up. In and out, left side, left hand. Daniele flashing up towards the top. McGowan on the spinoff. Sees an opening to the right side. Riley on the swing. Ing Turgeon, left side with Turgeon. Right hand dribble, crossover, left side, spin, dish. McGowan takes the shot and travels.
I didn't see it. What happened there? He just shuffled his feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a dribble. He used the dribble effectively.
And it's hard because you see like an open shot, and then it's one of those things in the NFL where you see guys they run before they catch the ball. Corner shot on the way, nope, fakes, and up on the baseline is no good.
Big rebound from Daniele. Westwood's bigs are coming up with really strong quality rebounds. Pat Riley gets his pocket picked by number 23, Jack Hurley.
And Westwood going with the bend but not break right now.
Yeah. Coach St. Martin telling his players to hold the ball, control the tempo.
Riley on the right side. Left hand dribble. McGowan on the flash. Fakes the three. Left side. Shot is short.
Good find there.
Turgeon going to try to run the offense a little bit here. Hingham gets their first basket.
That Hingham bucket was number 3, Luke Washburn, their leading scorer.
Yeah, since the end of the first quarter. Riley will try. Penis. Ooh. Now we're kind of clipped in the neck there. It did not look good. McGowan tried to read the pass, couldn't get there, and picks his
pocket pick by James McGowan.
Turgeon around the other end, and we've seen some great patience from him today. Crossover dribble, double cross, McGowan, flash across the middle, catch, fakes a three, shot on the inside, is good.
James has such a great shot fake.
And they know he wants a three. And
he can hit the threes.
He's being of course, yeah, he really can. How disciplined he is of it.
James has got that shot fake because it looks like he's going to set, and then he's two quick steps to the hoop and pull.
And of course, all these teams have scouts on each other. 14's a shooter in every single book, I'm sure. Riley on the steal, Daniele on the shot.
A little short. I feel like Westwood could have done more with that possession. They had numbers, they had the pace, and they'll settle for it's a decent jump shot, but when you have a break, this one, John Ing draws a great foul there.
Yeah, and I don't think the Hingham player even realized he was there. Just turns his back, went for a little spin, and
that'll be Mashburn's third. If they can neutralize him and maybe get him out of this game early, they'll take their top scoring threat away.
So Bean in for Ing at the 5-minute mark.
John seems to be injured. He's limping a little bit. Yeah. So they're going with a little bit of a smaller approach.
Hope James is all right as well. He got a little bit
shaken up on the
shaken
last
up,
one.
Yeah. Jimmy to Riley, Daniele, the foul line shot. Riley sky high for the rebound. Will try a three and is short. Rebounded this time. McGowan gets on it.
Be a jump ball.
It will be Westwood ball.
Yes, it will.
Hustle plays.
Hustle plays win you possessions, which win you games. Westwood's got their shooting line out there. They have Riley, McGowan, Bean, and Turgeon with Daniele locking the paint down.
Riley for three. And
Westwood's offensive rebounds are giving them a lot of second chances.
Yeah, exactly. So Westwood ball.
Another 50-50 that Westwood wins. Those hustle for loose balls are something St. Martin really preaches.
Yeah.
He really preaches this. Just got a fresh shot clock. Kept alive by James in the deflection.
McGowan, crossover. Daniele. Turgeon.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got to establish both feet before he can
He knows
slide.
it too, yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He knows as the first dribble afterwards, he knew. He knew it was just kind of tough for him to bounce back. Jack's a great player, and he'll figure out he's got a great mentality when handling the basketball.
Mashburn is good.
Westwood has to do what they can to take away Mashburn. Mashburn's their go-to scorer. He's got 10 of their 15.
Riley well to the ball. They find Bean on the baseline, an unselfish pass to Daniele, and it pays off.
It does.
Travel.
Yeah.
Turgeon with it, all left. He's so strong with both hands.
Yeah, he's very ambidextrous. He's had that skill from a really young age.
Yeah.
You know, when I played with him, he was so versatile, and that's what makes him such a great player. Nice little
Turgeon
floater
with a
from
nice
there.
look. McGowan was demanding the ball on the three wide open.
He was wide open. I'll take a quality floater shot, though. It's a better high percentage.
And it's no good there from Stephen White. Turgeon in a hurry. McGowan to Turgeon.
He'll
And here's
block
they're
it
setting
back.
up another play.
Westwood's working out of one of their sets, many sets that they have.
A nice read there
Costly
by
throw away.
Hurley. Great pass inside to Christian Julian.
One of their senior captains.
MJ will come in for Jack Turgeon.
Assuming.
McGowan
Deep
for
three.
three.
Nothing but net. McGowan looking to heat up.
And that's exactly what is going on. So timeout. Was it by Hingham?
Coach St. Martin.
Yeah.
from
Oh,
Westwood.
it was.
Westwood.
Interesting. Okay.
Westwood's coach.
Thank you.
Yep.
Wasn't aware. So Westwood is up by 7 here. I mean, they really went into these games as, I'm not going to say heavy underdogs, but certainly not favored to win.
No, Hingham was favored to win. I don't know what, we don't do lines here in high school
Oh,
basketball.
yeah, of
but,
course.
the line theoretically would have been, 6-7 point favorite for Hingham, and Westwood's come out really strong and they look prepared. The scouts that you were talking about earlier, our Westwood scouts, are really strong. They know what to look for.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they come out to this game and they see that they had a tough loss to Medfield, which a lot of people are saying they should have won, and they've had this whole scheme where you can practice as hard as you want, but until people see it, they're not going to believe it.
Yeah.
So you have to show up, and that's what they're doing right now. It's not the prettiest way to win.
No, Westwood isn't. Westwood is not a flashy team. They have very substance. They're very fundamentally sound, and that's what's going to take them into the playoffs and take them deep into the playoffs. It's because they're fundamentally strong with not a lot of flash.
McGowan, step back three.
Except for James, who is a very great player. James has got a flair for. Yeah, he got a little walk
Travel.
There. Slid his feet.
So James McGowan was hurt with a hand injury at the start of the year, and he'd just be in practice perk, just basically throwing up these half-court shots.
For him, it's not throwing them up. It's not throwing them up.
And I'll tell you,
it's their shots.
Over 50% of them went in.
Yeah, they're shots. They're not.
I mean, it really is.
James now has
crazy.
a 2-on-1.
James fires it to Jimmy Bean. Good patience with
Bean
it.
for 2.
Jimmy Bean, the lead is 12. No timeout from Hingham coach.
No, he wants to see if his players can dig themselves out of the hole. Westwood's intensity is high, though.
Number 23
contest from MJ.
is an airmail. McGowan leading the pack. Left side finds MJ cutting down the right seam, puts it up, and is good.
Surely we'll see a
Mark
timeout from the
James
Hingham coach here.
gets it to a 14-point game. Timeout, Hingham coach. 1:32 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Hingham had to stop the bleeding somehow. They're bleeding. Bleeding fast. They got to stop.
And this is a Hingham team that came in here, and they're going, oh, well, Westwood just lost to Medfield. A lot of it is mentality, and it's a lot of lots of the basketball is mental, and that's a big thing as well with winning games.
Yeah,
it's more than physical.
We keep talking about football, but Coach St. Martin has his team really kind of preaching the Belichick mentality, where it's just on to the next game, forget the past game, take what you can and learn from it, move on to the next game. And it's kind of they've always had a next play mentality. So that's what puts their mentality, and you see that with players like James, Pat, and Jack, who have been in the program for a while. Their whole mentality is preparation is going to get you to success, always the next play.
And just going through Hingham's last games, they beat Whitman Hanson Regional High School by 2. 64-62 the final.
So they've definitely been a little lower scoring here.
They beat Duxbury by 22. MJ call with the push.
Mark James will get his first foul for the night.
Point leaders?
For Westwood, it is James McGowan with 10. Riley with 6 and Daniele with 6. And on the Hingham side, it is Mashburn with 10 and Christian Julian with 2 and Thomas Cohen.
McGowan
Thomas
all
Cohen
the way,
with 2.
right side, left hand.
James caught cheating a little bit there.
Riley tried to do a charge. I'm
He
surprised.
wrestled the ball.
That looked off McGowan.
That was almost a charge. It was kind of a late charge.
So the 4 across here, Westwood breaks it easily.
That's kind of their go-to press break, isn't it?
McGowan
Good
double
double team break.
MJ to the reigning TVL MVP. Pat Riley
For
gets
2.
2. And Westwood is up by 18 points.
Westwood's got on this really great run here. They've had good defensive stops.
Double dribble, yeah.
Good quality defensive stops, transitioning to open shots and open layups converted.
And that double dribble, no one else touched it. There was never a change of possession, so he dropped the ball, picked it back up, and put it on the ground.
You can't. As Dan likes to say, you can't do that. You cannot.
It's been a quiet night for how many people are in there. MJ on the throw-in, gets it into
It's
McGowan.
a weekend. Everybody's kind of spacing out.
40 seconds to go here. Westwood by 18. MJ finds Riley.
Swing pass there.
Pat on the baseline, right side, finds a cutting
Good
MJ.
cut from Mark.
MJ can't get the bounce off the rim. Daniele, Riley, 4-3. There 25 to go here. Hingham
Nice
nearly
save there.
loses it. 24. This is a 3.
Over the top.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Westwood will have presumably the final shot.
Yeah.
Substitution here. Nick Lynch checking in for number 25, Jack McBride.
So MJ looks to get it in, 4 across. Finds Pat.
Riley will now have
MJ.
MJ will have full control and look for a good quality last shot. Under 10.
McGowan with 6, crossover dribble to the hole for 2. He's 14 now. 1 full court shot is just short. I thought it was beyond the travel, but no call. So after 3 quarters, it's a shock. I'm surprised. Westwood 37, Hingham 20. I mean, it's Hingham 17.
Hingham 17.
The difference is 20.
The difference is 20. That's Hingham came in as the favorite, and Westwood's put together this. And this is how they're built. They're built with good passing, good shots, and tough defense.
I mean, this is a big shock. I mean,
it's not a shock to Westwood. They have full confidence in themselves.
Oh, no.
It's a shock to,
They are a very talented team.
Mhm.
It was just a question of when. When will it get put together? And after that performance against Medfield, you think it would take a few games to even recover from that. But, I mean, just like that, they're beating I was told they're a top 5 team in the state. So quite a shock here for Westwood to be on top, but when I say shock, I don't even mean it. I
don't find
wow.
Tyler very often speechless, but he is struggling to find words here.
I mean, I do watch this team practice basically every single day, so
yeah, I'm surprised.
It's been a lot of the same stuff, so it's really good to see this team put things together. I mean, it's obviously not over yet, but this Hingham team has got to have on the plus side of 20 turnovers.
They don't have answers.
They have no answers. They have it just seems no confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they just
confidence was shaken. James McGowan, junior captain, has really found his stride in scoring.
And you know that's going to happen too, right? Like,
well, we all know it because we know James, but this turnover by MJ.
Yeah, MJ on a weak pass.
Great defensive play by MJ.
Corrals the ball.
He's going to go. He's going to go to the rim there. James really at his core is a great scorer, and he'll show that even with great defense and all the other things. His greatness is scoring.
McGowan, catch, fire, 3.
Looked a little rushed and contested.
Yeah, it did. That was the play, though. The double screen. And
I
just don't know
Hingham,
what.
Yeah, it's tough for Hingham to get anything to go right now.
McGowan backs it out. Bean sets.
Got MJ in the corner, yeah.
MJ. McGowan circling. 15 on the 30. McGowan on the inside. Takes the jump step.
Got 10 seconds.
MJ setting up a play with 9 on the shot clock. Riley, it's going to be a likely forced shot. Riley behind the back dribble. Jimmy forces it up, and it does not fall. And the rebound is
the red ball.
Hingham ball, yeah. So again, 20 the difference.
Hingham has no answer to what Westwood's bringing out right now.
The 3 on the way.
Good contest there. Yeah,
Daniele got the hand
over the top of the hand. Yeah. First foul Westwood's committed this half. The second half's been very, very one-sided. Hingham has no answers. See, number 4, Jack Turgeon, and number 21, John Ing, both senior captains checking in here. Hingham gets their first point of the quarter.
So Williams hits the first, misses the second, and is on a 3-point shot.
Number 24 and number 1, Connor Daniele and Mark James Jr. respectively will come up for Westwood. Give Daniele a break. He's been in there for a while now. Quality minutes from both of those two.
Yeah.
Great couple plays from MJ in a row there.
So 19 the difference, and Williams makes it 18. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Turgeon on the hurry.
Westwood has that small shooting unit in again. See if they can get some outside shots to hit. Give the units a little bit of a break.
Riley and Ing, McGowan circling.
Crossover
dribble left side, spin on the inside.
Got 10 to shoot now.
Jimmy on the nice catch there.
Backing down, looking for an open shot.
Riley with 4 between the legs, drop back dribble is good on the deep 2.
Pat, that's his. They call it his signature shot. Pat is very comfortable with that shot, and he takes it.
Again, the reigning TVL MVP there.
It'll be off of. Yes, they did. Okay. It was off of number 5, Jimmy Bean's hands there, or what it's looked like.
6 minutes even to go here in the fourth. Shot is good there from Stephen White. They get it into McGowan. Is that a slippery spot on the court, you think?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Number 1 for Hingham is good, Christian Julian. And just like that, it's 15. Turgeon with it. Finds Pat. You cannot let, if you're Westwood, you can't let this momentum change.
No. You got to have one basket will kill Hingham's momentum.
Exactly, yep. So 19 on the 30.
Riley sets
all day on the catch.
He's got forever to shoot. Riley now with 13.
Michael Reardon will check in on the next whistle. Curtis Murphy with it, left side, rejected by James McGowan. You don't see that too often from James.
James is very grounded as a player, and you don't see him get up too often, but he's up there.
So the difference is 18. John Ing checks out.
It will stay Hingham ball.
And Evan Williams will check in for Nick Lynch. Jack McBride in for Nick Johannes.
Just over 5 minutes to play here. Nice steal from Turgeon.
Yeah, that's a momentum killer right there, too.
It is. Turnovers have killed Hingham tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm wondering the stats on that.
I'd be interested. Westwood has limited their turnovers.
Yeah, they have.
Nice move there from Riley.
Between the legs, dribble, up and under, left hand. No
just
good.
missed.
That is such a difficult move.
It's a difficult shot. He makes it look easy.
Murphy.
Good deflection there
nice
from
job
Mike.
That's his specialty right there. Just getting his hand on the ball.
Getting his hand in the passing lane, yeah.
McGowan,
easy pull-up shot. McGowan now with 16 on the night. Him and Riley are the leading scorers.
I mean, combined, they have 8 more points than Hingham combined. Jimmy Bean. He had a dunk in the scrimmage
Grabs
against...
his own rebound.
He had a dunk in the scrimmage against Mansfield.
Westwood's got numbers now.
Jack Turgeon with it. We're going to go into 4 minutes on this possession. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kyle Murray checking in next whistle.
This is the point in the game where you let your less experienced players get that experience that they covet.
I wouldn't say yet. I'd give another minute. Jimmy with some great...
Taking out some fans that...
Ray Nassif hits the deck.
Taking out some fans that probably should have been a little bit more aware of what they're doing. That's also play from Jimmy, though.
Ray Nassif hits the deck hard.
Good hustle play. James will be done for the night. Timeout, Hingham coach.
Checked out for Kyle Murray.
You're such a goon, dude. Yeah, the Den is usually more into the game tonight.
Yeah,
but
much.
With up by 20, it's very tough to. It's very tough to be into the game when Westwood's just kind of smoking them. I think Connor Donegan, the freshman for Westwood, will be coming in as well. You just love that, dude.
What?
You'd love to see the hustle play.
No, yeah. I mean, his name is also Brendan.
What did I say?
Connor
Donegan. I'm now the one messing up names. Sorry, I'm used to Connor Donegan as a younger sibling of Brendan. Yeah.
So 44-24, Westwood by 20.
Hingham looks to mount this comeback that they looking to get amped up and kind of energize their bench. Their bench has been very quiet tonight.
So Hingham has had 14 points in 8-16.
Something like that.
20 minutes. They've had 6.
Good math, Tyler. Good math.
14 points in 6 minutes.
Yeah. They came out hot. Westwood kind of was flat-footed.
Yeah, they were, and that's something that Westwood
emphasizes. Got his hand in the passing lane.
Coming out to a quick start, because that early game momentum is a big game changer.
That's McBride for 3.
It's hard to reverse.
It is.
Yeah, McBride hits the 3. Turgeon gets in trouble, and it will be a foul on Turgeon. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Okay.
Who was that on?
It was on Turgeon. Okay, yeah.
Jack
I saw him
Turgeon.
get his hand in there. It was a pretty obvious look from him. Oh, no.
It's white. It's not white ball. It's coach.
Yeah, it was on Jack Turgeon. That's his
It
first.
was.
And usually for him at this time of the game, it's like his fourth.
Yeah,
So,
Jack is very aggressive,
super aggressive
defensively.
and he gets a lot of the cheap calls on him.
He's always been that way.
Nashburn. Good defense by Reardon. 15 on the shot clock. Jack McBride. Crossover dribble. Forced shot. No good. And it's rebounded.
That should be an offensive foul going the other way. Number 10, senior Dan Delores.
Coming for Pat Riley. 3:07 to go here. Good break there from Westwood. Turgeon. Crosses half. Spins. Jimmy Bean. Delory will try.
Little
He
short.
missed his third three-pointer attempt of this game.
Good closeout there from Bean.
Murphy
Tough
gets
shot.
3. I mean, you were saying that guys might not come back in. 14 points is not impossible in 3 minutes.
No, but if Westwood can control the tempo and control ball movement, then they'll win this game.
Murray.
If
I just
they-
want to say Martin. I'm
they
almost
get-
about to put the starters back in.
No. I have trust in my. They're not second string guys because.
No, they're not, but the more experience is
Yeah,
what this
right.
team needs.
You have a couple of you have 3 seniors in there, but not all of them. The one exception is this is Jack's 4th year in the program, so he has a bunch of experience in late games. Delory and Bean, this is both their 2nd year.
Turgeon, no.
Get the shot off. Good hustle play by Kyle Murray.
Yeah, couldn't get it right.
Kyle is sophomore, his 1st year on varsity.
Reardon couldn't quite get the block.
Maybe
Yeah, I
out.
mean, that's a lucky play by Westwood.
It's lucky that they did miss.
So we're going to timeout Westwood. Coach. 158. And Westwood is now up by 14.
It's been relatively. The flow has been relatively, it's fluid to say the least. There's been, 5 fouls this whole half. It's been really nice to see them be kind of no stoppage in play,
So Westwood again by 14, 150 to go here. We think on a sponsor for this game, the Vanderbilt Club. I don't think I pronounced that once correctly.
We call it Vandy.
Vandy, yes. So 158 to go here in the 4th quarter. Westwood looking to advance to 2-1. Turgeon in a hurry.
Yeah,
And he's
we'll
fouled.
draw the foul here. Be 2-1. That'll be Curtis Murphy.
And if Hingham did want to play the foul game, they'd have to commit 4 more fouls before it's 1-1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. They're going to have to. That's what you get, a little scary that they don't have fouls to give, or they have a lot of fouls to give.
Yeah, exactly.
Which makes it tough for them to foul in the situation and make Westwood hit one of the most important things, and that is free throws.
Turgeon finds Bean on the cut. Jimmy Bean,
Jimmy
left
for
side,
2.
left hand.
Jimmy's first bucket of this half. He had a nice little layup in the first quarter. Jimmy's a great defensive player. Offense isn't really his forte, but that's McBride for 3.
Jack McBride hitting the 3.
His 2nd in the last two or so minutes.
Yeah, 13 the difference, 123 to go. That press break, it works every time.
Turgeon getting doubled.
And
You would think it would work every time, but I think,
just to get the ball in, at least. They always get it in with no problem.
It is predictable, and you can see what they're doing, but if you can't stop it, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you know what's coming.
Hingham will start the foul soon.
Yeah, Trojan's double teamed.
That's a little aggressive foul there.
Yeah.
Mashburn is fourth.
Michael Noon coming in for Dan Delory. That's St. Martin getting his underclassmen experience in late games. I don't understand what.
Mashburn's
add 15 seconds.
Mashburn's fifth, I think. We have it as 4, but Mashburn's fifth. He is now out of this game.
Persian gets hit. This is when it comes down to, they're so frustrated they're just going to foul the heck out of Westwood.
Yeah, it's tough to see that. You want, when you have to foul, late fouling is part of the game, unfortunately. But you just don't want to see aggressive fouls.
It's a flagrant. It was on Curtis Murphy, so Noom will get 2 with no one in there.
Westwood will get 2 free throws, and these will most likely seal the game here.
Yeah. So it was a push-off ball. It's textbook of for a flagrant foul. So Michael
Noon will hit the second here. This will seal the game for Westwood.
Oh,
Westwood
yeah,
has a 15-5 possession game at this point.
Yeah.
This will it'll take a miracle for Hingham.
Yeah.
Westwood gets the ball in here. Hingham will most definitely foul.
Murray gets it into Turgeon, and he's instantly fouled. And Hull will get free throws. .107 to go here in the fourth quarter. Westwood 48, Hingham 33.
Hingham scored a lot in the last quarter or so.
So deeming a miracle, Westwood will play Foxborough tomorrow at 7 p.m. here at Bader Gymnasium. A 3 on the way from number 21 is no good. Turgeon the rebound, and we're sub a minute to go.
Oh, please don't foul him. Travel before that. That's a tough call.
Yeah. It's like no one's helping Turgeon. They're just leaving him in that double team.
They are leaving him out to dry. At a certain point, and I'll defend the referees, you do kind of have to call the score, but that's a tough call from Turgeon.
Yep.
Hingham needs a 3-point
Murphy,
shot.
Williams, 3. Great box up by Jimmy Bean.
Bean will look to get to a ball handler.
And a good decision.
Good play from Jimmy. Uses his brain.
So 15 the difference here again, 48-33. Turgeon just gets shoved.
Christian Julian, senior captain, his second foul of the night. At a certain point, you as a coach, you have to just call off the fouling plays because there's really no point in fouling when you're down 16 points with sub 1 minute. Now Hingham's got their underclassmen in here. Both their sophomores, a couple of juniors. Hingham will look for a last-second miracle here, but it's unlikely.
Number 21 for Hingham's no good, rebounded by Jimmy Bean.
Westwood will now Jack will just look to either make a play or just dribble out the clock.
Mikey Noon.
Maybe a quick bucket? No.
Yeah. 3 different shot in game, and now we'll turn off a foul on Hingham.
Turn off the shot clock.
Westwood in complete victory formation against what was known to be a really good Hingham team.
Yeah. I think Hingham Hingham came out, and they looked stunned. They looked the first half. They looked stunned. They scored about 17 points in the not even in the first half.
Yeah, it was something. It was
11,
11, I think,
which
yeah.
is like, it's absurdly low for high school. It's just high school basketball in general. Noon converts on both free throws. Westwood will look to keep the game clean the rest of the time and just dribble out the clock.
No good. Kyle Murray comes up with the rebound.
Kyle will now get it to a ball handler.
Yeah.
Kyle's ball handler himself, but we'll just look to dribble out the clock here.
Mikey Noon. So Westwood
Victory formation here.
will take this one, 51-33, your final score. And I said it earlier, it really is quite a win from the Westwood Wolverines beating Hingham. They will play tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at Bader Gymnasium against the Foxborough Warriors. A fantastic game played by Westwood. Tyler Markowski, Dylan Perkins signing off from Game 2 of the 2019 Westwood Holiday Invitational. We thank you for watching, and we thank the Westwood Media Center and our sponsor, the Vanderbilt Club. Thank you very much.